You got a lighter?
No, not on me. I keep forgetting to get one.
I need to get another lighter.
It's definitely instant weather though.
Yeah, they'll burn longer. Last time I was at camp by myself in Dallas, my incense burnt the whole time. I had to put it out. I was like, damn, why do y'all buy something outside? That don't happen that often.
They be like, no, I used to like them ones he had. It's them nigga incense. Full of that charcoal and them dyes and them paints.
Yeah.
It just smoke you out the damn house.
To give you a headache.
Yeah, or
that's them incense from the Arab Ishmael, Arab stores. Hell no, them all right there. Them all right there. Oh, the good one?
Yeah, mine messy. Probably Amazon too. It's probably like other little shops.
Yeah, but there's shops around here. Like you can go to the shop where they specialize in crystals, incense and stuff like that. Ishmael give you what he got.
Basically giving you just a stick of paint.
Yeah, they give you the ones called Obama, Sex on the Beach.
Yeah.
Putting names and shit, money, blessing, push. Yeah, to make you try to buy them. Shalom. Alright, back out here again. Another opportunity to give dealers to make our call and election sure. Before we go any further, we're going to face the east and give our praise on the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. That belongs to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, who we will teach well, teaching this truth in its entirety. Peace and salutations to hopefully lick out there. Marty Shalom to all the other brothers that's pushing the same doctrine, true faith and sincerity. Brother Kalab also go by Hope, Grace, and Mercy.
Brother Love Badino, YouTube part of David.
Y'all Shalom for the court. We back out here again through the power and spirit of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Meeting up in Louisville, Texas. And, you know, out here doing the will and the works of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Blessed to be out here doing this, doing the works of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, having knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I pray that Yahweh Yahweh Shai can remove the spirit of fear on us to the end. All right, and like we do at this time, we're going to come out with some current event articles. Y'all got anything y'all want to leave with?
People's Voice. It says, WEF orders government to burn millions of bees to user and global famine. They got a picture of Charles Schwab on that bitch.
He said burn bees.
Yep. Burn millions of bees to usher and global famine. Bees. I got a precept on John 10 and 10. The thief coming out with to steal, kill, and to destroy. That's all he saw do, man. You know, deforestation, animal extinction, all kinds of shit. You know, the Lord promotes life. Esau promotes nothing but death and destruction. You know, so last week I brought out 700 million acres of forest. Now you want to burn millions of bees and damn near make them extinct to do some type of global warming bullshit, man.
And Esau know that's gonna have a ripple effect because some say they do a diligent search, the inward thought of them is very deep. You know, burning the trees or burning the bees gonna have a ripple effect. They pretty much pollinate everything.
That's what I'm gonna say. Yep.
You could take a desert and turn it into a forest, with bees.
Yep. Anything that's important, this dude want to just get rid of.
Anything that breathes life, they want to kill them. Turn it out to be something abominable.
I got this piece. So this Proverbs 12 and 10, a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So, a righteous man, a righteous ruler, he's going to have care, for the birds, for the bees, even for the trees. That's all part of the system that the Lord created. And then it's important for your kingdom to flourish. But Esau ain't righteous, he's wicked, so he got no regard for his beast or even human life. Before you kill off the bees, that shows you don't care about the people. that's what it's gonna say.
Money is like a great natural resource. Never gets old, never expires.
Like the brother said, bees pollinate the plants and stuff. They pollinate other plants.
Fruits, vegetables, all trees, the wood, medicines.
Part of the ecosystem, just like crab, shrimp, and lobster are supposed to be cleaning the water. But Esau that made it a delicacy. The bees, they doing the same thing, but on the ground and stuff.
Everything has its purpose.
Esau's purpose is to take life from the earth. I'm gonna grab this right. It says, this is from the end time headlines. It says, now the globalists want to send NATO troops into Ukraine to use Western missiles to hit targets deep inside Russia. Come on, man. We at that point. And you know that we know for a fact that 2/3 of our people, they ain't heard about this article. Not only that, but they don't even care about this article. These are the war drum sounders, the wars and rumors of wars that Yahweh Shah spoke about in Matthew. But guess what? It's falling on deaf ears for a lot, 2/3 of our people. That's why Yahweh Shah said, pray not for these people. You try to tell a Jack about what's going on with the wars and what's coming. They looking for the wild pick. They looking for you to say something that's going to, blow them away. Like, okay, that's it. You heard that new Jesus? That's their rebuttal. That's what they gonna hit you with. Wrong with you?
Usually when I hit it, they act right.
His phone like a stepchild and shit that won't get right.
Yeah.
They used to have the bank remote for the bed a couple times.
Yeah, here we go. This is Jeremiah 51:46. Lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. That rumors of wars, the rumors of wars. A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that, in another year, shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. That's what we're seeing right now. All these different rumors from year to year.
That's what this world consumed with. They want it fast. They want what they want to get to where they want to go. That's all they caring about right now.
So yeah, you're gonna hear these different rumors, these different wars from year to year, but that's gonna lead to violence in the land, ruler against ruler. These great nations going to war. Since beyond that those topic of World War III in Russia, because Russia is making hella ground in Ukraine. Right? Ukraine getting their butt tore off the bone.
Right.
So that's why they want to send Western missiles and Western troops into Ukraine. But I was listening to Paul last night. It was
off-grid disinformed.
Yeah. He's one of the Britain prime ministers said, that NATO is already fighting Russia. When America send them high-tech missiles and weapon systems, they say Ukraine ain't operating that stuff. They say that's Germany and Britain troops operating that stuff.
Ones who are, because it'll take years for them to learn how to do this stuff.
And then also too, like that article you said, Russia, they got satellite weapons in space. What he also said is that NATO is already involved in the war because NATO is pinpointing the targets using American and European satellites, but giving Ukraine the coordinates. Like, hey, we got this coordinates, fly a drone here, attack here. And that's why Putin said, if you find out that European or American satellites is helping in the war, you're going to zap them.
And they already bases.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and that's the thing, too. He said he's going to start hitting their bases if Britain troops invade Ukraine and start attacking Russia. Because Britain, they got bases Over Europe, they got bases in Africa. He said they're gonna hit their bases worldwide. So this is the rumors from year to year that we having right now. But everything that's said is gonna come into effect, all at once.
Let me grab it. It says, it's another article from the Inside Headlines.
Let's just go down that road.
It says, are Russia and North Korea planning an October surprise?
Perfect. Let me go to that too. The Inside Headlines is right here. I was skimming that one last night. There was something interesting that was in there.
Let me grab this precept.
Go ahead.
Look at Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. These are the wars. These are the rumors of war. Constantly, the war drums are sounding. We know that all wars ain't gonna happen. It's just some wars are just gonna be war. We waiting on that the head honcho. When those arrows are shot. You know what I'm saying? All throughout the four corners of the earth. Scripture says, be ye not troubled. You know what I'm saying? We not troubled. Lord willing, we are part of that elect number that's going to endure to the end and escape the judgment of Yahweh Shai.
That's a good point. A lot of people trouble. Doomsday preppers. That's Paul be freaking out.
They be freaking. Hell yeah, they
every
starting to change. You read they you know how they clickbait. You read what the video about. Go get food now. Stock up now, and then
big breaking news.
Yeah. You can play. What's the other guy? Speaking some survivor. That brother be like, we just received some breaking news from someone in the Pentagon, ladies and gentlemen. This is very serious. You know what I'm saying? They trouble. You know what I'm saying? These people are really, really trouble.
Esau being faint.
Yeah.
You can't take this heat, man. You take that heat, he ain't built for it.
So you want to get that article again?
Yeah, I'm there too. If you hit the title real quick,
Come on. It
I'm
says,
scroll down.
are Russia and North Korea planning an October surprise?
So yeah, we know also too, that's going further and further. So when the BRICS gonna ditch the US dollar. But when we go down here, the Biden administration is increasingly concerned that the intensifying military alliance between Russia and North Korea could vastly expand North Korea's nuclear capabilities and increase tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. We're going down here. I thought this was pretty interesting. U.S. intelligence officials believe Putin is providing North Korea with nuclear submarine and ballistic missile technology in exchange for North Korea weapons. So, also going down, it says North Korea provides Russia with more ammunition than Europe provides to Ukraine. So, the weak say I am strong. They say all the weapons that Europe gave to Ukraine, they say North Korea topping that in the amount of weapons that they give it to Russia. And then also too, Russia might help North Korea complete the final steps needed to fill its submarine able to launch nuclear armed missiles. So they saying pretty much also too that Russia is helping North Korea develop its submarines. I was watching the video that was comparing the different militaries, and a couple things stood out. Well, North Korea got the most submarines. They got more submarines than Russia, more submarines than America, than China, and that makes sense. They different strategies, because North Korea right next to China, but their biggest threat gonna come from the water. America got military bases all in the Pacific, Philippines, Hawaii. To try to station themselves near North Korea. So it makes sense North Korea got the most submarines. Like Like, all right, y'all gonna be in our waters, we just gonna creep on you from underneath.
Right. Mask on, creep side.
They coming at it from every direction. Like you said, with satellites, shooting U.S. satellites, out of water, all that type of shit.
Yeah. So now, you know, they fear that Russia gonna help North Korea with the many submarines they got, make them submarines able to shoot nuclear missiles. And which they already got it.
Oh yeah. They got the most submarines, and Putin got the most
Tanks.
missiles too.
Oh yeah, most missiles too. Yeah.
Nuclear missiles.
Yeah. Oh, that's what the Edomites said last night I was watching. They say, you know, it's suicide to provoke Russia to war because they got like many times more missiles as America, and Russia got the most tanks.
And now it's starting to show that everybody got more bullets than Babylon the Great because we've been shipping ours to Ukraine
And not replenishing.
and not being able to replenish. Time ain't on our side.
No.
And not our side.
I know, America.
Time not on their side, so they can do it, so they can replenish it. You know, y'all about to me outside, he about to make a disgrace of this war, man.
Yeah, Paul said America getting their ass kicked in Ukraine. He said they already defeated.
And now the people,
Oh,
It was an attack on Gaza.
Gaza,
Gaza attacked their ass. Killed a couple soldiers, one
that's the thing about this. So even though we see this place is falling, then this week I seen so many brothers just doing lessons on how this place is circling the drain, this place is through. So if we see it, just imagine how much more to come. You know, everything is against this place. When the summer kick off, really, you got the blackouts and stuff. Power grids ain't gonna be strong enough. I know in Texas alone, you gotta bump your AC. You know what I'm saying? You just got to, because it get that hot, and then everybody's running their AC. Everybody got all electronic devices going on, man. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen, but we know that it's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse, and eventually it's gonna get so bad the heat is gonna start taking effect on these people. Prophecy is gonna be the number one thing that they can't afford this happening. You know,
a lot of it's already taking effect on people. I was already realizing how business is trying to, they gotta work to it, pick up shit. Okay, so they gotta work a lot, but they ain't got time to do nothing. That's not doing that, man. They already getting their ass kicked. You can't take this shit.
Yeah, they more and more and more. Yeah, so this is another article too.
Joel chapter 3 and verse 10, it says, beat your plowshares into swords, and your these other countries strong now. You know what I'm saying? Years and years ago, nobody would utter a word about Babylon, because Babylon gonna come over there, start a war, topple your government, and set up shop wherever you at. You know, now they kicking Babylon out their country. You know what I'm saying? They openly saying like, man, no. Oh, what's that country that saying that if the president of Israel come to their country, they're gonna arrest him?
It was Germany.
Germany
or Britain.
or one of them. So look at it. You ain't
They're supposed to be allies.
right. You ain't see this 3 months ago, because they know that these devils, the wicked, is being wicked. They doing what they've been created to do, bombing the hell out them people. You know, taking aid away, the aid that's been sent for them, for Gaza.
They bombing that.
The relief workers, you know, not giving them what they was due for them to survive.
That's international law. You're not supposed to touch them.
Yeah, that's a war crime.
Yep.
Isaiah 14 and 10. It says, and they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become weak as weak? Art thou become like unto us? And that's America now. You know, America is like it's a third world country now, damn near. I heard a prophet say America ain't nothing but a third world country that's wearing the Gucci belt. It look good on the outside, but once you get here, that American dream is really a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? This shit is gone, bro.
You gotta work for the rest of your life.
That might be a 47 and 1.
Yeah, man. look pretty on the outside, but that's why it was a thing a few months ago, earlier this year, how immigrants came over here. They went back to their fucking country.
That's in the scriptures too. I'm gonna about that.
Chicago, a damn war zone.
I mean, the stores closing, the banks closing, Russia taking the money out of, taking their assets back from America. America going broke. That shit, man. So Isaiah 47:1?
Yeah.
That lady was saying, do you know how many times? I was trying to remember that too. Prayer, how many times prayer
Can't tell.
That or the one she said people about to
with
whatever.
her hair. She had a thing.
But yeah, also too, they this is a known fact. America got the most fighter jets, which makes sense because America isolated here in the West. Anytime America fights somebody, they gotta go over to their land. So it makes sense they got the most fighter jets. But once they get to their land, they forget they gotta fight a ground war. And Russia got the most tanks than anybody in the earth. So that's why they getting their butt kicked. America not equipped to fight a ground war. And America, I think they was number 4 on the most tanks. Like it was like Russia, China, America might have been third. They might have been third or fourth, but America can't fight a ground war. That's why they lose the war. That's why when they left Afghanistan, they was really defeated. And I didn't see that at that time.
Just like in Vietnam, they was really defeated in Vietnam. Because Vietcong, they had underground tunnels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's how they was able to like do so much damage to Babylon. Hey, shalom to the sister Sarah Mula. Sarah Sarai Mula. Shalom, y'all about to y'all rocking out.
Got a precept of Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Maybe next verse 2.
Verse 2. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks and make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, and pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, the shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man.
So yeah, it says uncover the legs, right? You're saying this America is a homeless person running the Gucci belt. That's America. It's a wretched, sloppy old lady wearing a wedding dress. That's why it says uncover the thigh.
A boy with perfume on.
Yup. Right. You grab the next article real quick.
Mm-hmm.
China is actively preparing for a major war against Taiwan. The Western world is still not taking the threat seriously. Keep up to 2nd Ezra 4 and 28, but the point will be 29. But when I read down in here, it says, we know also too, all the countries doing war drills. Matter of fact, let me put this piece up. Can you grab this one right here? Would you grab something else?
I got it. I still get. I'm grabbing something in the NFT, but I still got it.
Let's grab Luke 21 and 9 real quick. But yeah, all the great nations, they doing war drills right now. You got America all over there in Europe. They all getting ready for war with Russia. In the Pacific, you got China doing war drills. They surrounded Taiwan right now. And you got North Korea, they still firing missiles. You got Russia doing war drills too. They pretty much getting their tactical nuclear weapons ready.
It's strategy.
Yep. They strategize and practice. They practice make perfect. That's what they're doing right now.
It's the book of Luke chapter 21 and verse 9, and it reads, But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by.
So sort of the same precept of wars and rumors of wars, but it's the commotions. And that's pretty much what the nations are doing right now with these drills. They in a big commotion. These military drills, that's just like a protest, but with weapons. But, it's going to lead to World War III.
Yep, you got it. You got it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 50, and starting at verse 22 in the NLT, it says, Let the battle cry be heard in the land, a shout of great destruction. Babylon, the mightiest hammer in all the earth, lies broken and shattered. Babylon is desolate among the nations. I was bringing that out, you know what I'm saying? Go, I brought Isaiah. So yeah, man, we see it. Of course, 2/3 don't see it, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all about to outside and ain't open their eyes to see it. But if we see it here in Babylon, think about these other nations. They see. They see.
Blood. They like,
they say, they wounded. Oh man.
Nobody can't sentence. You can't walk up the fucking stairs. You forget every goddamn thing. I mean, our president is a symbol of power, right? But look how powerful Putin is. He like a silent assassin.
Right.
He quiet as hell, but he low key making fucking power moves.
Right.
Now he got the biggest tanks, y'all said, or bullets, whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Russia got the most missiles and the most battle tanks.
And they also got military age fighting grown men. You know, military age fighting grown men. But think about how Babylon the Great got 21-year-old fighters. You know what I'm saying?
That don't want to fight.
That don't want to fight.
They just want government benefits.
They just want to get their school paid for.
They want to get a nice house so they can play the game all
They
day.
want a Hellcat. Jake in it to get a Hellcat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Eve in it to get her business loan.
To be independent.
Yeah. They ain't doing it. They ain't doing it like back in the day. How, you know what I'm saying? They Edomites would put war paint on their face. They ain't these gun ho fighting Americans no more, man.
And nowadays, even the men so damn emotional, you gotta coddle them motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
don't want to fight no damn war.
I seen a video where this guy was saying, he said, and they got us, you don't want me in your military. Do you want me to have an AR-15?
I seen that.
When I'm taking all these pills?
Yeah, he was saying, I got anxiety, depression. Will you trust me with a gun?
Emotional ass.
And he picked up like 4 bottles, and he said, I got 3 more of these. 3 bottles of medicine, some pills.
That's our military.
That's our military.
Bullshit.
You know?
Obese.
When you see, what's his name? When you look at the difference between these other nations' presidents and look at ours, it's almost like he at a nursing home.
Right.
He be walking. I seen a video of him on vacation a week or so ago while he was walking through the resort, wherever he was. You know, he the president of Babylon. Those people who at those resorts or where they be trying to give him first class treatment, but at the same time they got some respect because he the president, right? So they try not to touch him and they let him do his thing, but these people that was walking him in, they had to look at him and be like, oh no, this way. Because he was walking and then all of a sudden he turned and he was just like waving, wasn't nobody there. They was like, oh, this is true. You know what I'm saying? In the door, go in the door, sir, that's grass. You know?
It's surprising, Lord, they killed his ass there for real.
He's saving the best for last, man. That's why these days, that's why to the naked eye, it looked like this place is still in a good case because ain't nothing major ever happened yet. But it's like they deal with gradualism. Y'all about Shimmy outside been dealing with gradualism since the movie started. You know, we getting to the best part. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go refill your popcorn. We getting to the best part of the movie, man. And you know, in the movies, always in the movies, right after the action, the movie is over. You know what I'm saying? The best scene, the fire, explosions. When that's done, hey, the cake has been baked. That's what y'all watching me outside setting up right now. You got it, y'all got it.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna share the lesson, but also too, the American military, who was a man, and they did that transition to had on like the dress, lipstick, makeup, wig.
Yeah.
They doing that in the military too. So
the generals up there with dresses on, man.
Yeah, and high heels and stuff.
High heels on.
That's the whole government though. That's that dude that got they had sex on camera.
Got busted.
Like in the White House, the courthouse,
in the Congress building.
Bro, this place is
gay porn.
the weakest fucking place in the world. Has that become weakest? Absolutely. That place is terrible, man. Terrible.
And then like not only do America they got men that don't want to fight, they get their benefits and get out. Like a lot of them not re-enlisted for the following years. They done got enough of what they need so that they're getting out. You know, it's a system. They taking advantage of the system pretty much. And then also too, damn, what country was it? It's one of them European countries, but they calling men and women into battle. So they really scraping. Yeah. And that's gonna make its way over to America.
Let me see what I got. It's another one. Even with the kids, man. Our kids in school learning about fucking if they want to be a boy, they want to be a girl or not. You know what I'm saying? But I seen a video with all the kids over there in China putting them guns and shit together.
So AI to learn,
right, man.
do they listen? Shalom to the brother Ashraka Yasharala. Shalom, y'all about to Yeah, man, they using AI to learn. They putting weapons together. You know what I'm saying? Jake in the principal's office because he got to a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Got a fucking tablet or game thing.
Eve all emotional because she had to watch all 5 of her brothers and sisters last night while mama went to the club.
Right.
Or while mama went to the being subject to paper.
Right.
You know?
Got kids raising kids and shit over there.
One of my wife's family members has a female family member. She 18 with twins on the way. You know, like you still a baby. You know, 18 with twins, not 19, not 20, 18 with twins.
Just hopping off the board quick.
Right.
Yeah, because America, this place is like I don't know. In America, you grow up slow. You see, 18 and 19 would have been fully grown back in the ancient world.
Yeah.
You know, you had young men who was crowned king at 12 and 15. Now here, you know, you might live with your parents. It's normal now. Late 20s to early 30s.
18, 19 in the times of old, you done already built a house.
Yup.
Giving advice on how to build one to somebody else.
Yeah, our grandparents, you know, they was kids, own houses, late teens, early 20s. People still figuring it out in mid to late 30s.
It's an article I want to bring out. They got thousands and thousands of Ukraine prisoners.
Brother Ancient Bedelia. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom to Pam.
Hey, Shalom to the sister Pam.
Damn, all praise y'all.
Hey, Shalom to daughter Yahweh and sister Sarai.
Yeah, like I was saying, they got thousands of Ukraine inmates who just agreed to go fight now.
I saw that.
They scraped from the bottom, bro. And I'm telling you, I got family members who have said and told me that Babylon the Great is helping Ukraine tear them Russians up. I'm like, where you getting your news from? You must be watching Fox and CNN only. You know? 'Cause that ain't the report that I'm getting, man. You know, like, but hey, they love this place, man.
That's what they do cover up.
They love their lives to death.
Cover up everything. They gonna tell you the bad part. They tell you all the
I'm gonna grab this title again. I'm gonna grab this couple points out of here. China is actively preparing for a major war against Taiwan. You know, all the great nations getting ready with a military drill. You know, the commotion that's taking place right now. Because they pretty much all putting on the show and they all watching each other. And everybody reporting on it. But I'm gonna get the second paragraph. Chinese fighter jets are conducting mock airstrikes against high-value military targets, and Chinese warships are practicing for a future economic blockade. All right, here go the point. Most Americans don't seem to realize, but once China goes to war with Taiwan, we will instantly be in a state war with China. Also, too, the flow of consumer products from China will completely stop. So it's gonna be no imports coming here to America. We will no longer have access to advanced computer chips from Taiwan that we depend on, and the economy will crash. So this is the next point. All our lives will be turned completely upside down the moment war with China begins. So yeah, as people say, when America go to war with China, a lot of them goods gonna stop making its way to America. no computer chips for your smart vehicles and other devices. They said the economy gonna crash. American life will be completely turned upside down. Let's see what the precepts say about that. That's it, 28, but it is 29 right after.
Second Ezra chapter 4, verse 28 to 29. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good?
So it said the place where the evil is sown got to be turned upside down. But what the article say, that if we go to war with China, our lives will be completely turned upside down. So this war, everybody benefiting from the war except America. The Russian economy been booming. They keep taking American money. They took, like, was it 400 billion in assets, or from Chase Bank. I just also saw too that they taking all American assets within the Russian territory, like American embassies, anything that got that's a property or a property to America, they seize it,
Shut it down.
they're cashing out on it. So yeah, everybody else is booming during their wartime economy, but it's America that's being dismantled, turned upside down, because America been hurt since Ukraine invaded Russia. All the money they spend, all the support they lose. Now they about to lose support from China and Taiwan.
And China,
They buying up all the land over here.
buying the land over here, and our medicines and stuff, it's an ingredient that only comes from China. How we make our medications and stuff.
See?
Our liquors, cognac and all, that's the ingredients to make cognacs and stuff, that stuff comes from China.
Everything there.
Of course, out there, you look at you earning tonight. Made in China. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Man, your shirt and your dresser come from Taiwan and China too down there.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff, it'll be made in China or Taiwan, but it might be put together in Mexico. Then they come here. So, I mean, it's a wrap for this place.
Only thing they say made in America is a 2/3 J.
And also a training.
Yep, that too.
That this is the place where the evil is sown. They said the place where the evil is sown to be turned upside down. Who was being turned upside down but America?
I got an article too that goes that
All right,
ties
bet.
into it. It says China warns the United States to end all visits to Taiwan and adhere to the one China policy or be ready to face consequences. So hey man, they warned us, stay the hell away.
It's like all you see is people bucking up. All you see is other nations just continue to buck up against Babylon the Great. And Babylon got this poker face on. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? That poker face that they represent is continuing to have Babylonians to have that pride on them. I seen on TikTok about the things that's going on throughout the four corners of the earth. And in the comments, all you see is like you see Edomites talking like Babylon. They're not talking like they saying that Babylon is going down. They saying America is going to be destroyed. America is going down. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got those little speckled Edomites saying stuff like, that'll never happen. Yeah, right. You're crazy. Okay. Second is 850.
I don't want to believe this place no more. I think America can last forever. The days of old, the Roman Empire went down. All the other empires before Babylon came, went down. So America's got to go too.
Yeah, this is Second Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But that pride that they wear, it's a jacket, it's their pants, it's they skin, it's the way they talk, it's the way they walk. Y'all watch me outside, gotta take you out of here for that, man. You got too much pride on you, man. Too much pride on you. No,
What's the quote? Land of the brave, land of the free, land of the proud, some bullshit like that.
yeah. Land of the slave, home of the thief. That's what that is.
That's where the evil is sown. This Psalm, this Psalm 73:6. Therefore, pride compasses them
cut the track off.
Oh, probably so. I can't wait till these damn gas stations ain't no gas. It's gonna be so quiet. All you gonna hear is screaming and hollering. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no gas, bro. Look, speaking of gas.
Yeah. Okay, this is last route.
yeah, that's his last. Hopefully, that's his last route. Right.
Well, you know, Texas always running out of gas. A couple times I had to sit and wait while they was refueling it. Like they feed it to it on the ground.
Yeah, but you know what? The average person don't think about what goes into this. How them gas stations gotta get a truck to come up in here.
They don't consider none of that.
With the gas, how the trucks pulling up in the back of Walmart, dropping out 3 days worth of food.
Yeah.
They don't consider that.
They don't consider where they get their electricity from.
Right.
Or they water, all of that.
They thinking that the internet is through the satellites in the sky. It's under the ground though. It's under the cables in the water.
Oh, Isaiah 1, the Lord said, the ox knoweth his master, and the ass know how to get home, but my people don't consider.
The ox knows owner the ass is master crib.
Yep.
My people do not consider.
They don't. It's not only they don't consider that. They don't consider nothing.
They don't consider nothing. They regard nothing.
They really airhead.
Like a baby.
The Lord is saying that the animals got more fucking knowledge and wisdom than the damn 2/3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the donkey is known as a jackass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Y'all about to me outside, like telling y'all, like my people who the earth is created for. This is what I created. Look at y'all. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all. When the prophet seen the vision of the things to come, the future of the state that Israel was gonna be in the future, it blew their mind. Like this Israel.
Then they saw Edomites over.
They seen Edomites over.
That really fucked their mind up. Like,
what's that precept? Slaves on horses
and princes
walking. That's what they saw. Like, what the fuck? You know, like that's kind of like you walking in the house and you walking inside your house and your damn neighbor next door, he controlling the house. And you walk in like, what the hell going on here? You know what I'm saying?
The homeless controlling your house. Yeah, Esau pretty much a squatter. He a squatter in rulership.
Wherever he go.
If you watch the animals, man, they teach you how to live too. You know what I'm saying? 2/3, like they eat nothing but vegetables and fruits and stuff like that. How they what else? How they move when they can sense danger is coming and they run away. Jake don't do that shit, man.
Even the order and structure.
Oh, fight! Let's go over there. Let's fight. Record it. Fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all that shit.
Yeah, man.
It's great.
Oh yeah.
I don't even want to put you.
Paraphrase. What did it say? Paraphrase.
The beasts of the field shall teach thee, the earth shall declare to thee.
Jake, 2/3, man. They actually got one out of 2/3. This shit's crazy.
You seen that? Y'all seen that documentary about the
queer planet?
Queer animal.
Not Animal Planet, Queer Planet. Animals being gay.
Seen it?
Man.
He posted it on the community.
Yeah, remember I brought it up last camp.
Yeah, I seen a little promotional video for it. I'm like, man, let me see what this damn devil talking about. And guess when it come out? In June. Pride Month.
Next month.
Pride Month, not only for the people, but also the animals. Esau left them animals up.
Hell yeah. And Jake from all kinds.
This is the book of Job, chapter 12 and verse 7. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee.
Yeah, you got all these animals dropping. That tells you that this place is out of order. That this place is polluted. And this is the land of the valley of the shadow of death.
Hey, before we get into the list, let's go over a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, grab it. Okay, number 4, put them up. Let me get my big nose stuff out the camera.
Sorry about that. Oh, get in here, man.
Hey, Shalom to the brother Don Yala. Our reasonable service. You know, let's pull that up there, Isaiah, I think maybe 1 and 3. Where after the brother who did this, you got the film from, right?
No, no.
Okay.
We had already put it up.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Isaiah 1:3.
yeah, I think so. We'll talk about the knives.
Can we what? Just do it. Just a tiny bit.
Okay. That song grazing it.
Gotta let me say that sounds big my ass up.
Salakia, the sun out here, so
It'll kill the devices.
we out here in these elements.
Yeah, that's right.
Now we at the book Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider.
Like we were saying, our people don't consider a damn thing. Not even the stuff, like they don't consider the stuff that they do see, like where they get their food, water, electricity, where all that come from. They for damn sure don't consider the things they don't see. If they don't consider the things they do see, they don't consider the things they don't see. And what's the things they don't see? That's prophecy. And then usually, when prophecy is brought up to them, more times than not, they're gonna be offended at it. And matter of fact, it's pretty because their spirit is off. But let's get this from
This is the book of Luke, chapter 7 and verse 23. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me.
let's wrap it one time. No, just that one. Yeah.
All right, this is the book of Luke, chapter 7 and verse 23. And blessed is he whosoever shall be offended in me.
So yeah, the Lord said, "Blessed is he who shall not be offended." Well, most of our people are offended at the Lord. Now, what is it about the Lord they're offended about? They're not offended that he exists. They're not offended so much at the commandments. You got some people that get offended about not eating pork. You get offended, some people that get offended about man lying with man and woman lying with woman. You know, your LGBTQ supporters, they get offended at those things. But it's mainly prophecy they get offended at. You know, because prophecy, well, salvation ain't for everybody. The Lord gonna kill off most people, even those you love the most. And then if you don't get right, he gonna kill you too. And this place that you love so much is gonna be destroyed. And not only that, the Lord requires you to know better, but also to do better. So the Lord requires accountability and responsibility.
Knowing it's only half the battle.
So yeah.
You look at that word disciple goes in like the student and pupil. So when you in here learning this word, man, it gives you order.
Yep.
You know, it gives you.
People don't like order. All what the scriptures say, this is a place without any order. They put light for darkness, darkness for light, bitter for sweet.
Gives you structure, order, all that stuff, man. Everything you need to become a better servant or just a man in general. You know, that's what this word gives you. You know, the 2/3 hate, like you said, being in order and having structure. They want to live that YOLO life.
Oh yeah, it's thou will. They can be what they want to be, but that ain't what the scriptures say. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So prophecy pretty much got it that most people gonna die, pretty much. You know, that's why the Lord compared this time to the time of Noah. Let's look at that real quick. Matthew 24:38. Pull that up right now. Yeah.
Now we at the book of Matthew. You get it?
I'm good. Go. You got it. Go.
Now we're at the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, They were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
So the days before the flood, they was doing what they wanted to do, as thou will. And they was doing that to the day Noah entered into the ark. Get the next verse after.
Verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
So people will be living their best life here in this day. See, and it says they knew not. No, they heard, they was warned of the flood for over 100 years, but they was offended at it. You know, they was offended at the prophecy Noah had of the flood. They was offended at Noah, so they continued doing what they did. Then what happened? The flood came and took them all away. Well, that would be the same in this time. People will be offended at the prophecy.
Things that they was gonna have to give up, things that they wasn't gonna have to indulge in no more, being not wanting to submit to the will of the works of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? They was living too freely, and they was engulfed in it. You know, they didn't want to be up under correction. Well, the way I'm living, I think is right. Yeah, the things that might seem right unto man leads to death.
And then see, it ain't just our people. Really, the whole world is offended at prophecy. So now, with the men of the Lord, the servants of prophets, and the true believers, you know, we face a resistance. That resistance going to intensify. But we're going to show this real quick.
Now we have the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
See, the dragon was wroth or angry or wrathful with the woman. And it said, who had what?
Had to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of God and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
So see, it would make war with the remnant of the seed of Israel, not only who kept the commandments. Esau don't give a damn about you keeping the commandments. He don't care if you eat bacon or not. He don't care if you celebrate the Sabbath or not.
He wants you to.
Yep, but it said he made war with those who kept the commandments and had the testimony of Yahweh Shah. That's prophecy. Let's show that real quick.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy.
And we just got that the dragon, which is Esau, Edom, the white man, his military, etc., will make war with the remnant of our people, Israel. He will make war with them that got the testimony of Yahweh Shah. The testimony of Yahweh Shah being the spirit of prophecy. So Esau could care less if you keep the law or not. Well, if you're in the spirit of prophecy, he against you. Because prophecy is not for him. Prophecy actually goes against him and everything that he stands for. Yep, and prophecy got it that he's going to be defeated, exterminated, put in slavery, and wiped out. So it's prophecy that the people of the world are offended at. So our people who don't want to consider, they want to do what they want to do, as well as those in power.
Ultimately, they don't believe.
Yep.
They don't believe that these things are going to come to pass. They don't believe that the stores are going to run out of food. They believe all hell is going to break loose right when you're standing there.
And even if they see signs, they don't want to believe it. That's Israel being the Lord called them hard-hearted, or hard-headed. Same thing, stiff-necked.
Hard head make a soft ass.
Yeah, because you see a lot of this stuff happening, but they don't want to believe. They just pray and hope that something gonna change, it's gonna get better somehow. Right. Let's go into what you were saying. So the dragon want to make war with those who got prophecy. So this is 2 Peter 3:3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust. So the last days is going to be scoffers. The dragon, the scoffer ain't just somebody scoffing on the keyboard.
Right.
The dragon is also a scoffer. Because the dragon gonna make war with those who in the spirit of prophecy. The dragon ain't nobody but a scoffer with an AR-15. That's all Esau Edom, his military police, his martial law troops, his FEMA troops. They just scoffers with firepower. Because best believe that these fools that signing behind the keyboards and computer screens and people that scoff on us in person, if they had an AR-15 and AK-47, they try to do the same thing to us that Esau about to try to do to us. And what is that? To go to war with the remnant. They got the testimony of Yahweh Shai. That's in the spirit of prophecy. Man, these folks is deep in that.
These scoffers is anybody who go against the will and the word of which is prophecy.
Including the dragon. Esau Edom, the white man.
Let me grab this real quick. This is in the NLT. It's the book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 41. It says, "Look, you mockers, be amazed and die. For I am doing something in your own day, something you wouldn't believe, even if someone told you about it."
Man, one more time.
The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 41 in the NLT. "Look, you mockers, be amazed and die."
Real quick, the Lord said, you mockers, you scoffers, ranges from those scoffing in person to behind the keyboard to the dragon. Pretty much a scoffer with a firearm. The Lord said, be amazed and die.
For I am doing something in your own day, something you wouldn't believe, even if someone told you about it.
And we telling you about it.
We tell you, y'all about to be outside. He got the prophets out on the highways ahead, just telling you. And the prophets been telling you, started with the apostles and elders, a great millstone on down to like-minded brothers that's pushing the same doctrine. It's being told to you right now what's going to happen in your time.
They don't believe or don't want to believe.
Yeah.
But it's really, it ain't for them. Because we prophesy against it. Alright, so I'm going to go back to this. Matthew 5 and 11. So back to 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this verse, that there shall come in the last days scoffers. Again, that ranges. Either it's a scoffer with a keyboard or an electrical device, or a scoffer with an automatic weapon, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. So these scoffers, again, they're concerned with those that's in the spirit of prophecy. Because the scoffers ain't scoffing about the law. Man, you got them few individuals that get offended at the law, but no, it says, where is the promise of his coming? Promise is really a prophecy. Prophecy is the Lord's promises. Things he promised that would take place here on the earth. So they scoffing against the promises, against the prophecy of the Lord. So that's why the title of the lesson is offended at prophecy. They offended at the promises of the Lord. Yep.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 5 in the NLT again. It says, the Lord replied, look around at the nation. Look and be amazed, for I am doing something in your own day, something you wouldn't believe, even if someone told you about it. I just had to grab it from off that last precept, the NLT. It just hit, some precepts, it just hit different, man. Y'all about to be outside out here telling you. He telling you, of course, these ain't out in our words that we physically out here doing it, but this is y'all about to be outside speaking these things, you know? And he is the master. Y'all about to be outside, they are the masters, and I told you so. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. A hard head make a soft ass, you know? You made that bed, you gotta lay in it. And these are the times that we in.
Yep, that's it.
Now we have the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you. Let's start it over. Matthew 5 and 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
So yeah, the Lord said, blessed are we when people will persecute us. In other words, so blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for his sake. That would be the scoffers. And what are they doing? And when they scoffing in person, they saying all manner of evil against us. What are they doing behind the computer screen on the keyboard or their cell phone? They saying all manner of evil against us. When Esau make war with the saints that got the testimony of Yahweh Shah, that's in the spirit of prophecy, what is Esau gonna do? Say all manner of evil against us. So that would be the scoffers. Because he gonna say we a hate group, a domestic terrorist group in the cult. Yeah, they gonna say he committing acts of treason. That ranges. And the Lord said we'll be hated of all nations for his name's sake. You know, not so much the name, but the message that come behind that name. So we'll be hated of all nations for this word of prophecy that we carry. And that what? That they will speak all manner of evil against us. But see, the low-level scoffers, they can only attack us with their keyboard. That's their version of going to war with us. Whether it's in person or on the keyboard.
Whether, like you said, whether it's in person or the keyboard, they offending you out by and once they do it, you can't turn that stone, you know, unless you're a part of the fold and you repent. You know, y'all by some outside bump you on your head, your opportunity to repent from that. But they want to offend us whatever way that they can. You know, whether it be physically,
keyboard typing, or the dragon making war with us. It ranges, and they all sent by Satan, who was giving the orders from Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. But the scripture said, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile us." Why? Because the Lord gonna have mercy on us. That's the blessing. So yeah, everybody offended that prophecy, they're gonna die by prophecy. And only the elect would not be offended. But let me say this. At some point in time, we was offended by the prophecy, but it's a catch to it. But we're going to show it real quick. See, we was offended, we was cut. So we was offended or cut by the word, but we healed from it because the word healed us. So we're going to show why the whole world is offended at prophecy. And the elect, we was offended or cut, but we was healed from it.
All right, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh thy power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
So I said that the word is sharper than any two-edged sword. You know, dumb Christians, dumb people, they think the word is just a book of law. No, it's a book of prophecy. You know what I'm saying? And they said it's sharper than any two-edged sword, meaning it cuts you. Not only that, it's a discerner for the intents and thoughts of people. People get offended when you can see and read right through them. And that's usually done, you know, when the word come out, all we gotta do is see how you respond. You either with it or you against it. Now, if you offended, you automatically wicked.
What's that quote in the world? The truth hurts.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, man.
It's the word of truth.
It's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It's the truth.
And many people are cut by it. See, we was cut by it because we was not in line with what the word say. But through the mercy of the Lord, you know, our wounds were healed. And these are not physical wounds, but let's show it real quick.
So Proverbs
18 and 14.
Now we have the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit who can bear it?
You look at that word infirmities.
Yep.
So it said the spirit of a man will sustain his infirmities. I was gonna see what word pop up.
Disease, sickness.
So yeah, so you being physically sick or ill, or wounds and scars, your spirit can sustain you through that. You know, your body may be weak, it may be hurt, but your spirit is strong. You read it again, just the whole precept.
Yep.
So your spirit can sustain you or strengthen you through your infirmities, your physical sicknesses, and wounds and stuff.
Again, Proverbs 18 and 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit who can bear it?
But a wounded spirit who can bear it. How do you wound a spirit? Well, through words. And what's the ultimate killer or a wounder of spirits, it would be this word. This is the sharpest word, and that's what people get offended at. You know, when you tell them your loved one's gonna die, you might as well cancel your dreams here in America. You know, I heard somebody say before, you know, why the world gotta end when I'm getting my life together. Well, the question is, why it take you so long to get your shit together?
Right.
Why you been a loser your whole life? You should have been got it together. So yeah, so this word, which is a two-edged sword, it wounds you in the spirit.
Apparently, you wasn't getting your life together according to your how about some y'all.
And that's what it was.
Because this truth brings life, not death.
Yep. So yeah, people be wounded in the spirit, and instead of wounded spirit, who can bear it? Because a physical disease, a sickness, a cut, a scratch, a burn, that heals. Hey, but a wounded spirit don't heal unless you get in line with the word. Because the word, the same thing that wounded us at some point in time, because we went in line with the word, where the same word has healed us. How did it heal us? We got in line, we grew.
Made us free.
The scriptures say that the word will make us whole.
I got a precept real quick. We got the book of John, chapter 8, verse 31 to 32. Then Yahweh said to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my word, then you are my disciples indeed. Verse 32, and you shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free. So we free from all the bullshit that Esau brought out.
Oh, we free from the sickness.
Yep, we free from the sickness. We not wounded no more. Like you said, we healed. You know what I'm saying? We see the bigger picture than what they got going on out here.
And then we freed, you know, this mental captivity,
Mental slavery that these 2/3 on. They can't wake up and come out of it.
Yep, even identifying as a nigga or being the nigga culture, that's a disease.
Yeah.
Along with that's all not being in line with the word, but that's a disease. That's a plague of the mind. Like, this is a real mental sickness when your mind is fashioned after the belief system of the word. But we're gonna show what heals us. Because again, the same word that can cut you, sharper than any two-edged sword, what this word can also heal you. If the word heals you, that's mercy shown from the Lord.
All right, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 12. For it was neither heard nor mollifying.
Yeah.
Nor mollifying. The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 12. For it was neither herbs nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but thy words, O Lord, which healeth all things.
Can you read the last part again?
It says, but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things.
So yeah, we was healed. It wasn't by herb, it wasn't by physical medicine, it wasn't nothing carnal. But it said that we was healed by the word, which healeth all things. Because medicines and herbs, that can't heal the wounded spirit. Yeah, you can go drink yourself to death, or chain smoke hella blunts and hella cigarettes, but when that high or that intoxication wear off, you still stuck with that wounded spirit.
Yep.
But it said the word healeth all things, even the spirit. So we was cut at some time by this word, but we was healed. And how were we healed? By growth. By growing in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And because when you get a cut, how are you healed? Your skin grow back. So growth is a sign of healing in the physical sense, but also the spiritual sense. Because we was cut, but what's the sign that we being healed? That same growth. Just like your skin gotta grow back, well, we grew back in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Now we healed for the cuts we had from us not being in line with the word.
Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 18. It says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things and yet shall not see the wide.
So yeah, you know, those who done wickedly, hey, they're gonna suffer straight things. You know, they're gonna continue to be to cut by this word, offended at prophecy, and that's gonna be to their destruction. You know? Hey, but that won't be so with the righteous. You see, but yeah, so a scoffer, those of our people that's offended at this word, and those of us who's grown in the spirit, we all got that same starting point. We was cut at the word. But those that scoff and who wouldn't be healed, you know, they didn't continue to grow. But those of us that were healed by the word, it's because we grew in understanding. Because again, even a wound where your body has to grow its skin back. So that growth is a sign of healing. And we not healed completely, but we grow in understanding every day. So every day we are being healed. And then
Better position than the damn 2/3.
oh yeah, that's the damn show.
Yeah.
So yeah, the word heal of all things, and the elect, they would be healed by the word. You know, some of our people, they may be partially healed. At least they know we're Israelite. At least they know the white man going down, but they ain't healed all the way. Because they still offended at some point in prophecy. Pretty much, they world, as they know it, coming into an end. Everything they love, everything they work for, about to be destroyed. So they offended at some part. So therefore, their healing or their growth is limited. Like if you got a wound that don't heal all the way, hey, that's a sign of a bigger problem. And because the body is supposed to completely heal itself. Signs of the body not healing itself, that's actually a sign of death. Because if you cut us physically, our skin gonna go back, our body's gonna heal. But if you cut a dead person on their arm, that skin not gonna go back. They not gonna heal. But let's grab Jeremiah 51 and 9. Then we're gonna expound some more on that.
Now we have the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 9. We would have been healed, we would have healed Babylon,
America,
but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto the heaven, and is lifted up even into the skies.
so when we read Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 12, it says the word heal of all things, that's not literal. The word heal of all things, it heals the elect. All of the elect is going to be healed by the word, which proving that it's not dealing with it all things, because it said, you know, we would have healed Babylon, but she's not here. Oh yeah. So yeah, you know, but it says Babylon is not healed. And that Babylon, of course, it's America, the wicked, the other nations, but that's also the 2/3 of our people that's still joined to the system. The 2/3 of our people who still ain't came out of Babylon, they are part of this Babylon too. And guess what? They wasn't healed. So that's actually a sign of death, is when the body don't heal. Because again, if you cut a dead person on the arm, the cut gonna be there forever. Well, that's the same as the 2/3 of our people. They was cut by the word, and they been healed since. Why? Because they're the congregation of the dead. They spiritually dead people.
That's scripture is spiritually discerned.
Yep. And the reason why we were sealed by the word, because the word has quickened us and made us in alive in the spirit. So now our wounded spirit is being healed by this word through growth and understanding. But the 2/3 of our people that's part of this Babylon, they not being healed by this word because they dead in the spirit. Even a tree, when you cut it down, when you cut off a branch, in other words, when you wound it, it grows back because it's alive. But our people, they spiritually dead, so it's no repairing them. And let's hit Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9. So back to Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 12, when it says the word heal of all things, we're gonna show more that it's only concerning the elect. Because we already established it's not the rest of the world, it's for them, so not Babylon. Because we would have healed Babylon. Scripture says she not healed. It's not that the word can't heal it. The Lord refused to heal this place. Because it said that her sins had reached into the heavens. Yup. Yeah.
All right, now we have the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, he hath care for his elect.
So it said grace and mercy are to his saints, and he has care for his elect. When somebody is wounded or sick, they call it health care, or they call it, damn, it's another word I'm thinking about. Hey, but health care, that goes into treatment. It says he will show grace and mercy to his saints and have care for his elect. So the Lord will only, treat his elect. And also too, us being healed by this word, the word healed of all things, the word heals his saints, his elect. That's a sign of mercy. Because the Lord could have just left us cut by the word, offended at the word, just like everybody else. But the fact that the Lord has quickened us, made us in the spirit, so that we could be healed by the word, that's an act of mercy. That's why it says grace and mercy will be to his saints. He will show care or treatment to his elect. So the Lord put us through a treatment process. That's us growing in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we may be healed and not offended. Because everybody that's offended at prophecy, they're about to die by prophecy. But see, we rejoice at prophecy. Why? Because we've been healed. We're no longer offended or cut by the word. And if we do continue to be cut, it's because, there's something in us, that still needs treatment. But guess what? The Lord renews our strength every day. So every day, we've been healed by the word. We're not offended at World War III. We're not offended at losing all our money. We're not offended at us being hated of all nations. We weren't offended when the Lord said, if you love your children or your family more than me, you're not worthy of me. Why we not offended? Well, we might have been cut or offended, but once we grew in this understanding, we understood why. Well, we understand that the Lord can take all that. It's the Lord who gave us these things, but the Lord can take it away from us. But if the Lord take it away from us, he's going to restore 100-fold. Then we also understand salvation don't come through none of that stuff. So mercy and care for his saints, care for his elect. So this word is like a form of health care. And that health care of the word will be for his elect. Also too, we're gonna end off, I think, maybe with this one. Malachi 4:2. So this treatment, this healthcare by the word, not by herb or medicine, is by the word. That's the mercy of the Lord. Because it's the word that healed of all things pertaining to the elect. But we healed every day. Even our salvation or our deliverance, that's the final step of that healing process. And let's show that real quick.
Malachi 4:2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
So to those who fear the Lord, being the saints, being the elect, the Lord is going to return with healing in his wings. What are the wings? That's the fleet of chariots. Like I see birds flying in the formation. When you got the jet fighters flying, that's referred to as a wing. And the Lord coming with his chariots, what the world calls UFOs, it says he's coming with healing in his wings. So the first step of that healing process was the word. The final step of that healing process is when we translate it into those celestial, immortal bodies. So we be healed even today. But with the final step of that healing process, when the healing process is complete, is when he returned with healing in his wings, with the chariots, and we be translated. And because the body is a disease too. It's susceptible not only to sickness, but to lust and to sin. But you know, sin leads to death. Just as sickness leads to death. So the Lord healed us so we won't be offended at prophecy with the rest of the word. So that separation. You know, He's gonna divide the sheep from the goats, which the sheep know his voice and follows the Lord. Yeah, so the Lord healed us just so simply, you know, we'll get our minds right. Because see, everybody else that's offended, they're not gonna get their mind right. I'm talking about the 2/3 of our people. Because prophecy is against everybody else anyway. So yeah, let's see what else. So the brother finish up. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians. So 1 Corinthians chapter 15. We're gonna do 42. Yeah.
Now we're in the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 42. And it says, so also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption.
So that resurrection even is a process. It begins with the word. Us being quickened, made alive, to be healed. You know, Christians think the resurrection only gonna take place at the end. Now the resurrection is already happening right now. Revelation 11:8, they said our dead bodies will lie in the streets of spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt. And now it's a metaphor because what made us dead, Proverbs 8, that those who wander out the way of understanding remains in the congregation of the dead. So us being destroyed for lack of knowledge, we were those dead bodies. We the valley of dry bones. We the valley of dry bones, who the bones came together, the tendons in the flesh. So the resurrection is damn near complete because we damn near at the time of our salvation. And it said that the corruption will be raised in incorruption. That dead state, you know, we alive in the spirit, but you know, we're in these bodies which decay and die off anyway. So that resurrection gonna be complete when the Lord return with healing in his wings when we translate it into the new bodies. So that's you should have 1 Corinthians 15. Yeah. Let's go to let's get the next one. Verse 43.
Verse 43. 1 Corinthians 15, now we have verse 43. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power.
What's that dishonor? It's these fleshly bodies. It's lust. It's sin. But it said raised in glory. That's some celestial spiritual bodies. It is sown in weakness. The scripture say, so it is flesh, which is prone to sin. It is raised in power. That's those bodies. So we was healed by this word, while the rest of the world was continually offended, remaining in that dead state. So we was sealed with the word till the Lord comes with healing in his wings, being the chariots, so that we be translated and raised incorruptible, raised in glory and in power. Us being taken out of these bodies. Look at verse 44.
Verse 44. It is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body.
So weakness was sown in the spiritual body, these fleshly bodies. Flesh bodies disease, but saying what? It's raised in the spiritual body. The Lord is all about healing us through raising us up. The spirit gotta be right before the Lord put us in those spiritual bodies.
Hey, the sister, she knew about us being Israelites, and she said it's her mom that be on her children, sending them lessons.
Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? Telling them what they names mean
Yeah.
in Hebrew. She had questions. I gave her the channel and stuff like that, but she wasn't know what are y'all doing.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
say she always sees us out here and stuff. And she sister gave her home too.
Oh, man.
She sits to we'll I got y'all. I'll send it to y'all.
Yeah. Hey, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
She had questions, but it wasn't that one question. What are y'all doing out here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She already knew what we were doing. She showed me the thread from her mama. Her mama been just blasting them with just channels, and, you know what I'm saying? Things to go watch.
Now that's
Esau, you know.
See, that's beautiful. That's that healing process.
Yeah.
The word heal of all things. The Lord putting us through a treatment process right now. Like how you treat cancer. It ain't treated overnight. How the Lord healing us, you don't get treated overnight. It's a process.
It takes time to be great.
Yeah. And it's gonna be complete. The Lord return with healing in his wings to get us out of these weak, dishonorable fleshly bodies.
Even that sister said, I believe we're living in Revelation right now.
And that's beautiful.
That sister called Rosa was playing it.
That horn music.
That carnival.
It's a conference show love today though.
Oh yeah?
It's been a couple of
Where I go teach it at the altar by my crib. This for always showing love. His evil be riding me like, nigga, you ain't got no Bentley. Evil be looking at me like I'm a piece of shit on the toilet paper, man. Yeah. Like,
That's gonna be done. The Lord said they're gonna be cast out as dung in the streets for nobody to bury. So that same look of disgust that they have in their eyes, well, yeah, they're gonna be that same disgust. Literally. Yeah, we have to do this stuff. So we pretty much ended how the Lord gonna return with healing in his wings, that being the chariots, and that healing process is complete once it get translated into them new bodies. Pretty much that's the resurrection. Which the word, us coming into this understanding and growing, being healed, that's the beginning of that resurrection. Because Christians talk about, the last trumpet when the Lord return, the dead gonna be resurrected. No, we already resurrected.
Right.
It's already happened.
Like a trumpet gonna blow and Walking Dead coming alive.
Like it.
I used to think that shit when I was a Christian.
I did too.
Like the trumpet and
The
alarm.
only way I saw it.
right.
Like the trumpet and an alarm clock.
Yeah, for the dead.
And then these niggas
The spirit
wake
just gonna rise up. Right, but just like an alarm clock, some wake up on it and some sleep through it. That alarm clock is going off right now.
It's been going off.
It's been going off. And we waking up.
Oh, that's the spirit because when my alarm go off, I be offended.
Right.
So that's the spirit. We trying to get our people to wake up, come out of that dead state, be quickened through the spirit, and they offended.
And your alarm clock is never something that wakes you out your sleep. You wake up like, oh, that's a nice little tune. Your alarm clock is something that makes you stop dreaming, makes you hope from being
American dream.
a docile state of mind and stop that clock and it woke you up. It ain't something that was eased in to wake you up. It was something that demanded your attention in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that dreadful sound.
That dreadful sound.
Dreadful sound is in their ears. That's why they offended that prophecy. See, it was dreadful to us because we lacked understanding. Right. So we was cut by the things we heard because we just lacked understanding. But the Lord made us grow. Like a wound is healed, our spirits were healed through growth. And that growth would be by the way of understanding. Right, so now, it's pleasant to hear the things that's dreadful to others. And like Let me give you an example. Like, we was healed, but we came back stronger. So the things that cut us before no longer cuts us. Because we grew in those areas that we was lacking in.
And it's also like being like in high school, you're in the 11th grade, and they telling you, they pull you in the office and tell you, well, in order for you to go to the 12th grade, you got to go to summer school. Damn, I got to go to summer school. You go to the 12th grade, but you got your homeboys, they don't have that option.
Yeah.
They ain't no saving it. They gonna be in the 11th grade next year.
And what did we get? We would have healed Babylon, but she's not here. You know, they flunked out.
Really right. That summer school is a second chance.
Yeah.
You have a shot on his mercy.
Yeah.
Mercy.
Yeah. Got people that flunk out. 2/3 of our people that drop out the truth. They're like high school dropouts. You done for it.
And then it makes it way much harder to turn back. Come back to school.
And these niggas is blowing today, bro.
Car accident, they can't drive and shit.
And that's gonna turn into gunfights.
That's gonna turn to fist fights. That's gonna turn to gunfight. That's gonna turn to everything, man.
Because that's a commotion. The Lord said, "Be wars and commotions." Somebody gonna follow somebody home tonight. Yeah, like even in sports, you know, a certain exercise might hurt your body, but you know, you might become sore, which you heal. That's through muscle growth, tissue growth, and then what becomes strong. But that's the case with us in the spirit. This is a spiritual workout. You know, it strengthens us. Now we're stronger than before. Same thing that we used to be hurt at, we're not hurt now. Like losing all your loved ones. You know, we're not gonna be hurt by that or offended.
We expect it.
Yep.
Book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 18, it says, "For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us."
That's perfect because you don't think about all them hard practices. 2-a-days, 3-hour practices once you get that championship ring. What's that championship ring? That's gonna be that crown of life. You know, so when America set up like a boot camp. Man, this hard now, that's gonna even amount or compare to the glory in the kingdom of heaven. This is but a moment. That glory gonna be forever.
Let me grab this. Psalm chapter 34 verse 20. It says 34 and verse 19. Psalm 34 and 19. It says, "Many are the affliction of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of all of them all."
So yeah, you know, many afflictions. You know, more so for us, because we departed from evil. The scripture say he would depart from evil, make himself a target and a prey. So, you know, all kinds of random stuff mess with us that don't bother everybody else. That's some wicked spirits.
And I just, I was wondering when or how should I say it, but, I think it's appropriate time, I was just going through hell. You can't associate just your afflictions with Yahweh Shimi outside trying to destroy you. It's him getting you set up for the things to come. I lost my job. I lost my car. My 16-year-old son slipped back off into the world, started getting into things that, I wish he wouldn't be into. And, it was hell. It was hell. It was like it was something every day, every week. And this went on for like 3 or 4 months. But the one thing that didn't change is the mission. Serving Yahweh Shimi outside, true faith and sincerity. I lost my job. So, continue to do the will and the work. I lost my car. So, continue to do the will and the work of Yahweh Shimi outside. You know what I'm saying? Look like my son got the world all over him. He walked into the world again. So, continue the mission. Continue to serve Yahweh Shimi outside with true faith and sincerity. When is it gonna let up? I don't know. But I tell you what, if you slip up and go back into the world, you might die tomorrow. So all these things are just temporary, and also the things that Yahweh Shimi outside puts us through. It's so easy for a person to say that, hey man, wouldn't wish that on my enemies. But the things that we gotta go through, man, look, he got Hebrew on the stone.
That's crazy.
See that? It's Hebrew on the stone behind that boat on that U-Haul train.
That look like a slave ship too.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's always something with the trucks that be
Always
passing by.
something with the trucks, man, that come by when we out here, man.
Hey,
Why do y'all about to see me outside?
That's that moving truck. The Lord about to move us up out of here.
And that damn stone about to crush that boat. 1362 is what it say on top. You see? Yeah. It says mystery of the what? Kingston,
Broomstone.
Alexandria.
I'm gonna look that up.
I'm gonna look that up. See that stone behind it. That's spiritual.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, like I was saying, hey, when is it gonna let up? We don't know, man. We gotta continue to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua true faith and sincerity. That's the mission. We ain't read no fine print on you're gonna go through this and you're gonna have to endure this. No, man, just keep your foot on the plow, man. Thanking Yahweh Shem Yahushua for having the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Well, first having the names, the true names, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and secondly having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know, that's the mission. Continue to endure to the end so you can be saved, man. That's the most important thing. Just to piggyback on it, lost my job, my captivity. You know what I'm saying? In the captivity I had, I felt like it was the most money I had ever made. The captivity, my vehicle, my son started, you know what I'm saying, getting back worldly. All kinds of things was coming at me, but I never complained. I just thank Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving me this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I don't have to go into everything on this lesson or whatever. But how about Shem Yahushua restored everything that I lost? You know what I'm saying? Beyond what I can imagine. And you know us as humans, we like nice things. You know, we Israelites, we like the finer things. You know, a lot of things were stripped from me, but I tell you what, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he continued to give me this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. He continued to have me gather with like-minded brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my little quick testimony on that.
It's the greatest thing you could ever have anything, right? Yep.
Knowledge, wisdom, and
All the
understanding.
other shit don't even matter.
This is what sustains. This is, of course, you know, it's first Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, doing the will and the work to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what sustains us. You know, some people be like, oh, you moved all the way to Texas, and they be wondering like how it is and how you do, how you surviving out there. Well, it ain't got no job. I'll tell you that. You know, it ain't because of I got this saved up. You know, it's all through the power of the Spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's how I stay out here. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding shall be the stability of the time.
That ain't just for now, that's also for two back later on too. All throughout our whole walk. You know what I'm saying? This is what keeps us steady.
And like you were speaking about the tour days, well, these are the tour days. And guess what? When Jacob trouble and all hell breaks loose, our temptation, that's gonna be game time. The ball is being punted right now. The ball is in the air right now. You know, as soon as you catch that ball, ain't nobody coming down and ask you, did you do your homework? They coming to take your damn head off. You know?
See what you made of that.
Right, this is Rule 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endure forever. All they that keep it shall come to life. Like you say, you keep it. You know, this ain't just the law. Law goes into prophecy too. Like we been bringing it up. Goes in the body of prophetic teaching. Could you speak about seal not the sayings of prophecy? Keep the word of prophecy. Right. All that keep it shall come to life. You know, that's that healing process. That's that resurrection. But such as leave it shall die. We understand to turn our back not to lead us not. When little things go wrong, that means death.
And that means you're gonna fold in the time of trouble. The RFID chip shit.
What's that scripture? If your faith fails in the day of adversity, it's small. Because your strength is small. You never had it like you thought you had. You was out here faking and shaking, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he knew what you was made of. You know?
No, and like we've been saying, the word heal of all things the word is like healing treatment. And what happened if you stop getting treated for cancer? You know, for the most part, you die. You know, we're not talking about what the Lord may do on his part, but you know, they tell you if you stop treatment now, cancer gonna kill you. It's gonna come back.
So it's spread.
That's the same here. You leave this treatment process, the healing of the word, you die.
And even if you
Shalom, you know,
y'all about to split this thing.
I'm Shia.
Turn it on.
There is white. That's a brother Hawashaya.
You leave this healing process, even if Yahweh Shem Yahushua don't destroy it, you're going to destroy it mentally.
Like the scripture say, 7 more demons come back on you with the foe. And that's what they usually say about any sickness, and even antibiotics. If you don't finish your antibiotics, they say that infection come back worse. So you got to complete this process of healing, this treatment that the Lord putting us to, and that's done by not leaving, but enduring until the end. Because the healing ain't over until we translate.
Stay hard in the pain.
Right? So we're going to end it off on that note. Hope that this lesson was edifying. We're going to face the east. Give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Hashem. Yahweh. Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, and it was a great millstone. Rule well, teach well, teaching the truth in its entirety. Peace and salutations of it. Going to all the brothers who's pushing this truth. True faith and sincerity, likewise manner. I hope that everybody was edified, that was able to tune in. Water to all the brothers and sisters that came on the comment board. Keep on fighting, keeping it respectful. Keep y'all by some outside commandments to the best of our ability. We almost out of here. One more day closer. Shalom.
Shalom.